Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nancy, and this is the second video I'm doing with the brand new My Favorite Things Dienamics Happy Birthday Impression Dienamics. But this time I'm going to be using the Gemini FoilPress hot foil system. As you can see here, I have my machine plugged in. There is a power button on the side here you must turn on first. Then you press this power button, and I have it set for low. So this will beep and turn green when it's ready to go. And then we're going to turn our timer on. Oops, see, it turned green and it beeped. I think we're going to do 20 seconds because this is a medium size hot foil die. So hot foil dies only work with hot foil, and the way that they work is the die is a solid die, and it's going to press into this specialty hot foil, which has adhesive built into it. So toner foil will not work. It has to be hot foil. And then we run it through our Gemini Junior die cutting machine. You can also use the full-size Gemini. However, you need a different adapter plate for that. So I am using the Gemini FoilPress and the Gemini Junior die cutting machine for mine. The die cutting machine is off camera, but you'll hear it run through the machine. And so let me show you the basics of this. I have done a video using the Spellbinder's Glimmer machine. So if that's the machine you have, I'll link that video at the end for you to check out this video. So this is specifically for the Gemini FoilPress. Now, with the Gemini machine, you have some advantages because you can set your heat setting, low, medium, and high. You can set your timer in minutes and seconds. So with Gemini foil, there are two types of foil. There is papercraft foil, so you can see all of these say papercraft foil. And then there is multi-surface foil. The big difference is multi-surface foil has a stronger adhesive on it, so you want to use multi-craft if you are going to be using cork or leather or fabric. That's when you want to use multi-craft foil. Multi-purpose foil, and multi-purpose foil needs to be used at a higher heat setting of medium or hot. When you are using the regular Gemini papercraft foil, you would want to use this at a low setting. I do not recommend using this foil in the Spellbinder's machine because you will get a lot of overfoiling because of the extra heat in the Spellbinder's machine. The Spellbinder's Glimmer foil, the Go Press and foil from Couture Creations, and the We Are Memory Keepers foil quill foil are all hot foils, but they generally all work at a hotter setting. So if you're going to use any of those foils, Spellbinder's foil, Go Press and foil, We Are Memory Keepers foil quill foil, you want to change this to either a medium or a high setting. So for today, we're going to stay on low, and we are only going to be using the Gemini papercraft foils. You can see I have a variety of colors here we're going to try out. I have a couple of different pieces of cardstock we're going to try to foil on. We have some white, we have some black, we have some foil card. And we're just going to make a whole bunch of these, and then I'll do like I did before, and I will die cut them out of little tags, and then they are ready to go on cards. So if you have card fronts made up, all you have to do then is just kind of throw your happy birthday on there. Ta-da! Really easy to do, okay? So my sandwich is going to be the Happy Birthday hot foil die. As you can see there, it's in the middle. Now, as this machine gets hotter, this bottom plate does start to warp, so you may have to move the position of the hot foil die so that it's not in the center there where it warps. Quite a few people have that issue. That's why I don't like using this machine too often on medium or hot, because it does cause the warping to be more severe quicker. So if you're going to be using those other foil companies, keep that in mind, that those have a much higher heat rating, so you're going to get more overfoiling and more warping. So just, this is a little bit easier system, I find. All right, so I have a little piece of gold cardstock. I'll put that down. I'm going to put my top plate on, and then I'm going to let my timer count down to 20 seconds. I'm just going to hit start, and then it will beep when it is ready to go. I'm just going to cut some other pieces of foil here. It's going to beep, and we're going to run it through the Gemini. So once it beeps, we're just going to disconnect this whole thing from the platform, and we're going to run this right through the Gemini Junior. We're not adding any shims or anything. take that off. And we'll give that just a second to cool down. Let me put my next piece of foil on here. You want to try to cut your hot foil to almost the exact size because it's very easy to overfoil with hot foil. Again, the difference between this foil and toner foil is this foil has an adhesive built into it. And so once that dye is warm, it has heat. The heat presses up against the paper and it sticks once we run it through the Gemini Junior. Okay, so that's still green and hot. So I'm just going to hit 20 and count down again. Meanwhile, we can reveal this is nice and cool now. Okay, that's not too bad. There's a little bit of underfoiling there, but I can live with that. That is certainly usable. Very pretty. And you always want to keep your waste foil because we can use those on other projects. Okay, that one's done. You can pick up this Happy Birthday die along with a couple of other hot foil dies from the Not2Shabby shop. I also have a discount code for you guys, so you will want to check that out. Here we go with the gold foil, and that is pretty perfectly foiled. Yay! So we're going to keep moving along here. This is the advantage to using the Gemini machine, is I don't have to worry about the heat setting, if it's too hot, if I don't have the timer on correctly. Once you get to learn the machine, it pretty much becomes second intuition for you to know, what size die it is. Now, if we get too much overfoiling, we can back down the heat. I think I may have cut my foil. Oh, it's just barely the right size. Okay, perfect. There's a little crease in the foil. We'll see if that works out. Let's go with white cardstock for this. Okay. And again, my heat temperature is still on low and it's green, so all I got to do is hit start. If that were red, we'd have to wait for it to heat up. But you can see how quick and easy it is to kind of mass produce some hot foiling here. And as I was saying, you can pick this up at the Not2Shabby shop. I'll have the link below with a small discount code for you. Let's try this textured cardstock. I don't know how this is going to come out, but it's got some grooves in it, but we'll try it. Once I have my sandwich in place, I start my timer. I can reveal this one. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to do one more color here, and then we'll look at all of the results. Now this hot foil die you can use in the Spellbinder Glimmer machine. Like I said, I've already shown a video with that. You can use it in the Couture Creations Go Press and Foil machine. If you are in Europe, you can use it in the Toto machine. So it does work in all of the hot foil systems as long as you have the right sandwich. Some machines require a little bit more pressure, so you may have to add a shim. With the FoilPress, I find in most cases I do not have to add a shim. And using the Gemini FoilPress foil, I just have it on low heat, and all I generally have to do is just mess with the timer in knowing how long I need to do the foiling for. Gorgeous. All right, this is the last pass, guys. And also, this machine is only designed to work with the Gemini machines. It is not designed to work with any other die cutting system. If you have a different die cutting system like the Big Shot or the Spellbinder's Platinum, I would recommend looking into the other machine, which would be the Spellbinder's Glimmer machine or the Go Press and Foil. Okay. All right, so this was a little different. It's like a translucent pink foil here. Oh, that's so fun. It's so cute. All right, so I did them on different colors and kinds of cardstock in different colors of foil. Again, all of these foils are Gemini FoilPress Papercraft foils. If these had been multi-surface foils, I would have changed the heat setting to either a medium or a higher heat setting. If you're going to be using any other company's hot foils, and it must be hot foil, not heat-activated foil, hot foil. So that would be Spellbinder's Glimmer foil, Gemini FoilPress foil, We Are Memory Keepers foil quill foil, Toto foil, which is in Europe, in the UK, and even the new Cricut foil is hot foil. I think those are the majority of the hot foil companies. And Couture Creations Go Press and Foil. Those are all hot foils. They generally come in these small rolls. Oh, I forgot to mention Bluebonnet foil, which is on Facebook, which is a beautiful foil. I used that in the last video as well. But the Gemini FoilPress foil works best on low heat, works best in the Gemini foil press machine with the Gemini die cutting system. If any of your variations change and you want to change your die cutting system, you want to change your foiling system, or you want to change your foil, then I would recommend looking at a different kind of setup. So either using the Spellbinder's Glimmer with the Spellbinder's Platinum machine, or using the hotter foil with Spellbinder's foil or Go Press and Foil. So different variations. If you're going to do Gemini, I would recommend sticking with everything Gemini. Believe me, it's just going to make your life a lot easier. So as you can see here, these are all the samples that we came up today. This is just regular white Nina Solar Color, regular white Nina Solar White Classic Crest cardstock, 80 pound. And you can see that translucent pink foil really shines on there. Okay, this is just regular gold matte foil card, and that looks pretty. And I'm just thinking, because this one didn't foil as much in the two corners here, and this was the first pass, my machine probably wasn't hot enough, because all of the other passes came out beautiful. But that still looks good. We're going to use that one. This one came out better than I expected. I wasn't sure how the texture was going to take, but you can see that blue foil right on that silver card wonderfully. And by the way, I centered these pretty well, so I could actually just put these right on a card front. You know, that is very simple, but makes a statement because it's already foiled. You really don't need to add too much. This is a nice simple card. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is the green on white cardstock. That little scratch there is because there was a scratch in the foil. We always want to take care of our foil. And then, of course, can't go wrong with gold. Very classic. All foils look great on black cardstock, so they look great as well. Again, you can get, this is the My Favorite Things Dienamics, Impressive Dienamics. You can pick this up at the Not2Shabby shop. I will link it down below. I do have a discount. There are also a couple of other hot foil dies on there. There's the Thank You die, and there's one called You, and the You has a matching stamp set. So you can actually hot foil the word You and then put a matching sentiment by stamping it on there. So it'd be, you know, it would be like, I love you, or so thankful for you, you know, sentiments like that. And here's what it looks like. Again, it feels and it looks like a metal die. It's a little bit heavier because this is all solid. This presses into the special foil, and the heat from the pressure of running it through the die cutting machine presses that, the foil gets activated with the heat, and the adhesive built into the foil causes that to stick. So it doesn't die cut anything. It's just used for hot foiling systems. I'll link everything that I use down below for you, as well as the discount code to the Not2Shabby shop. If you have any questions, post them down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out my playlist for other hot foiling tips. Thanks for watching, and keep on foiling. Bye-bye.